the middle term in the expansion of x plus a all power n. We start with this example. If we have x plus 3 all power 2, when you expand this expression, you will get x squared plus 6x plus 3 squared is equal 9. So the number of terms here equals 3 terms. So the number of terms always equals n plus 1. N plus 1. It is the number of terms. But we're looking for the middle term in this expansion or any expansion. We have two cases. The first case, when n is even or n is odd. In this case, if n is even, so the number of terms will be odd, like this. In the expansion of x plus 3 all power 6, here is the power is even, so the number of terms equals 6 plus 1, which equal 7. So what is the order of the middle term? We have T1, T2, T3, and T4, T5, T6, and T7. Here is the middle term. We have 3 terms before it and another 3 after it. But how you determine the order of this middle term? For that, we have a rule. In case of n is even, so the order of the middle term is n plus 2 over 2. When we use this rule here, n equals 6. 6 plus 2 over 2. Like n plus 2 over 2, we have 6 plus 2 over 2 equals 8 over 2, which equal 4. So the order of the middle term in this expansion equals 4, and the middle term is T4. Okay, in case that n is odd, so the number of all terms is even, and in this case we have 2 middle terms. Their order is n plus 1 over 2 and n plus 3 over 2, and we will discuss all of these cases in the next problems. Find the middle term in the expansion of 2x plus 1 over 2x square all power 12. Solution. First, we know that n equals 12, so the number of terms equals 12 plus 1, which equal 13. Okay, so we have one middle term. What is the order of this middle term? We write the order of the middle term equals, according to the rule, n plus 2 all over 2. So we have 12 plus 2 all over 2, which equal 12 plus 2, it's 14, divide 2 equals 7. So the middle term is T7. The question here is to find the middle term. So we know the general term. It's the rule T n plus 1 equals n CR first term power n minus r multiply second term all power r. It is a rule, you must memorize it. Here so T7, this is the middle term, equals T6 plus 1. So R equals 6 and N equals 12. So T7 equals 12C6 multiply first term, it is 2x all power 12 minus 6 n minus r 12 minus 6 multiply 1 over 2x square all power r. What is the value of r? R equals 6, so we write 6. Now we simplify this expression. It's equal 12 C6 multiply, here we have 2 power 12 minus 6 which equal to 2 power 6 multiply x power 6 also. 12 minus 6 equals 6, so we have 2 power 6 multiply x power 6 multiply 1 over 2 half power 6. So we can write it in the form 2 power negative 6 multiply x power negative 12, because x power 2 it is in the denominator. When you put it in the numerator it will be x power negative 2 which equal x power negative 2 by 6 x power negative 12, and we will simplify this expression which equal 12 C6 multiply 2 power 6 multiply 2 power negative 6 equals 2 power 6 minus 6 equals 2 power 0 which equal 1. Okay, we have 1 multiply x power 6 multiply x power negative 12 equals x power negative 6. So the result equals, final result equals 12 C6 multiply x power negative 6, and this is the middle term. Question number 2. Find the middle term in the expansion of x square plus 1 over 2x all power 10. It is the first required. And if the value of this term equals 28 over 27, find the value of x. So first we have to determine the order of the middle term. Here the power is even and the n equals 10. So the number of terms of this expansion equals 10 plus 1 which equal 11. So we have only one middle term. Its order, the order of the middle term equals, according to the rule, n plus 2 all over 2 which equal n, it is equal 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 over 2 equals 6. So the middle term is T6. Okay, now to determine this middle term, we must write the general term. It is TR plus 1 equals NCR first term power n minus r multiply second term power r, and T6 equals T5 plus 1 as r equals 5 equals NCR. N, it is 10, so it is 10 C5 multiply first term, which equal x square power 10 minus 5 n minus r multiply second term 1 over 2x all power 5, which equal 10 C5 x power. Here we have 10 minus 5 equals 5, multiply 2 equals 10, multiply 2 power negative 5 multiply x power negative 5, because 2x in the denominator. So it 1 over 2, it is equal to power negative 1. Negative 1 multiply 5 equals negative 5. Also, x power 1 in the denominator will be x power negative 1 in numerator, which equal x power negative 5. And it is equal 10 C5 multiply 2 power negative 5 multiply 10 power 5 multiply 10 x power 10 multiply x power negative 5, which equal x power 5. And we can calculate this value 10 C5 multiply 10 power negative 5 using a calculator. It is equal 63 over 8. So the middle term equals 63 over 8 x power negative x power 5 x power 5. Okay, now second required, if the value of this term equals 28 over 27, then find the value of x. So 63 over 8 x power 5 equals 28 over 27. It means x power 5 equals 28 over 27. Here is 27 divide 63 over 8, and you calculate it in calculator. We have first fraction is 28 over 27, which equal 32 over 243. equals 32 over 243, and this is the value of x power 5, but the required here is to find x. So x equal the fifth root of this fraction, 32 over 245, which equal, also you can calculate it in calculator, equals 2 over 3. Question 3. Find the two middle terms of the expansion x squared over 3 plus 3 over x equals 15. Solution. Here we have n equals 15. So the number of terms equals 15 plus 1, which equals 16. Here is the number of terms is even number. So we have two middle terms, and the order of the first middle term is n plus 1 over 2, and the order of the second middle term is n plus 3 over 2. Okay, here is equal 15 plus 1 over 2, which equal 8, and here is 15 plus 3 over 2, 15 plus 3, it is 18 over 2, which equal 9. So the two middle terms are T8 and T9. Okay, now we write the general term TR plus 1 equals NCR. Right, first we write the rule, power n minus r multiply second term power r. So T8 equals N15 C7 multiply the first term, it is x squared over 3 power 15 minus 7, which equal 8, multiply second term 3 over x all power r, and the r here equals 7. So it is equal 15 C7 multiply x power 2 all power 8. So it is x power 16, as 2 multiply 8 equals 16, multiply 3 power negative 8, multiply 3 power 7, multiply x power negative 7. 3 over x power 7 equal the 3 power 7, it is positive 7. X power, it is 1 over x power 7. It is equal x power negative 7. And we simplify this value, it is equal 15 C7. Here we have 3 power negative 8 multiply 3 power 7, which equal 3 power negative 1, because when you multiply we will add the power, negative 8 plus 7 equals negative 1, multiply x power 16 plus negative 7, it means 16 minus 7, equals 9. So the first middle term equals 15c7 multiply 3 power negative 1. We can use calculator to calculate it. 15 c7 multiply 3 power negative 1, which equal 2145. 2145 x power 9. Now the second middle term is t9, and the t9 equals t8 plus 1 equals NCR according to the rule here. Here is the rule of general term. It is very important. Equals NCR, and we know that N equals 15. So we write 15 C8 first term. It is x square over 3 all power 15 minus 8 multiply second term, and the second term here is 3 over x, which equal here the power here is 8. So it is equal 15c8 x square power 15 minus 8, it is 7. So 2 multiply 7, and it is 7. 2 multiply 7 equals 14. Multiply 3 power negative 7 multiply 3 power 8 multiply x power negative 8, and do simplify. Right hand side equals 15 C8. Now we have x power 14 multiply x power negative 8 equals x power 14 minus 8, which equal x power 6. So we write x power 6 multiply 3 power negative 7 multiply 3 power 8, which equal 3 power negative 7 plus 8, which equal 3. So the product here equals 3. And now it's easy to calculate it in calculator. Equals, here we have 15 it is equal 19305 equals 19300 and 5 x power 6. Question 4. If the two middle terms of the expansion of 3x plus 2y all power 13 are equal, prove that x over y equals 2 over 3. First we have n equals 13. So the number of terms in this expansion equals 13 plus 1 equals 14. It is even number, so we have two middle terms. the order of the first middle term is the rule, it is n plus 1 over 2, and the second is n plus 2 over 2, n plus 3 over 2. So it is equal here, n is 13 plus 1 over 2 equals 7, and here it is n 13 plus 3 over 2, which equal 8. So the two middle terms are T7 and T8. T7 equals T6 plus 1, which equal NCR 13C6 multiply first term power the difference 13 minus 6 multiply 2y power r itself power 6. So it is equal 13C6 multiply 3 power 13 minus 6 is 7, so we have 13 3 power 7 multiply x power 7. Again here multiply 2 power 6 multiply y power 6. So it is equal 13C6 multiply 3 power 7 multiply 2 power 6 7 x power 7 y power 6, and we will keep it. It is T7. Now T8 equals T7 plus 1, T7 plus 1, which equal 13 C7 3x power the difference 13 minus 7 is 6 multiply 2y power 7. So it is equal 13 C7 multiply 3 power 6 2 power 7 multiply y power 7, and we correct 7 here. The two terms are equal here. According to the question, the two terms are equal, so we can write 13 C6 multiply 3 power 7 multiply 2 power 6 multiply x power 7 y power 6 equals here we have x power 6, so here multiply x power 6 here, we forgot it, so it's equal 13 C7 multiply 3 power 6 2 power 7 x power 6 y power 7. Now the required here to prove that x over y equals 2 over 3. Since the two middle terms are equal, now we can write x power 7 y power 6 divide x power 6 y power 7 equals, let us write it here, x power 7 y power 6 over x power 6 y power 7 equals the result of this division. We start from here, x power 7 y power 6 divide x power 6 y power 7 equals 13c7 multiply 3 power 6 multiply 2 power 7 divide the coefficient here. Okay, so we write this. Note that 13c6 equals 13c7 equals 13c6. Note that 7 plus 6 equals 13. So they are equal. So we can say 13c7 divide 13c6 equals 1. And here 3 power 6 over 3 power 7 equals 1 over 3 here. 2 power 7 over 2 power 6 equals 2. 2 power 7 divide 2 power 6 equals 2 power 7 minus 6, which equal 2. And 3 power 6 divide 3 power 7 equals, in division we subtract powers, 6 minus 7 equals 3 minus 1, which equal 1 over 3, like this. Here x power 7 divide x power 6 equals x. Y power 6 over y power 7 equals 1 over y. So x over y equals 2 over 3. And this is the required. According to the question, prove that x over y equals 2 over 3. And we proved it.